Why people lose money in real estate. Why people lose money in real estate. There's many reasons for this. One, you're paying too much for a property and then you can't get your money back from it. You always got to make money on the buy. This is usually because they don't know the numbers. They just go with the heart rather than logic. I mean, this is supposed to be an investment or a business, so you have to remove any emotion from it and just go with logic when you're buying for the numbers. Another one is not knowing what you want to do with a property. What's your exit plan? And then you involve contractors and other people working on something that you have no idea what the end result is. And so how can you convey that to a contractor? A contractor will just do what they want to do or do too much on it and then you've lost money on it again. Or just not show up. So you hire a bad contractor, that'll lose your money. You don't have the right teams. You don't have the education. But the biggest reason why people lose money in real estate is because they never take action. They sit on the sidelines, they watch, fear, not wanting to get involved, don't know how to get involved, and never take action. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I think it was Wayne Gretzky who said that. Do you want a hockey analogy? So you need to get your education, you need to network, you need to believe in yourself that you can do it, believe in the people around you, and then take action. Because if you're just sitting on the sidelines, maybe you're waiting for the prices to come down, mortgage rates to come down. You know, there's always a reason. You're watching the news and the media and they're always fear you shouldn't do this, or things are going to go too high and you're not going to make any money, or maybe if things go in the other way and everybody wants out and then you fear again, or why should I buy when everyone else is selling? There's always a reason not to do something. So you've really got to have your education and focus on what you want to do, and then you can move forward and take action and do it. If you don't have time to get an education, but you have some money, learn about what somebody else is doing and invest with them. You know, you can partner up with people. And then people say they can't afford a coach or a mentor to help them with that. Well, how can you afford not to? Because the education you're going to get, you can use again and again and again. And this is an investment in yourself. So you can earn more, 10 times, 100 times as much as you want back from the money you spend on education. I've done coaching, I'm still doing coaching, everybody has mentors, and I coach others to get started. But the main thing is, they'll never get anything if they don't take action. If they just do all the education we go through, spend that money, do a bit of networking, but never take action, they'll lose all that money because they've not used the investment that they've paid for. So you have to take action. I can't say that enough. I know a lot of investors on how they started out. You know, some of them are accidental landlords. You know, they had a property and then they got relocated and couldn't sell a house or didn't want to sell where they were and rented it out. And they learned the hard way. And then they got some education and then were able to go and evict the tenants and do something with a property and then start making money again. So taking action is great. You're going to learn. It's best to learn before you take the action, but never hold yourself back in taking that action. And if you take action and it doesn't work out 100%, well, you've just got yourself an education. Don't take your losses as too bad. You know, you've just got to keep pushing forward, keep taking the action. You know, some people try it once, they lose money, or they do something wrong, or it becomes stressful, and then they give up at the first hurdle. You really got to keep pushing through and keep taking that action. And that's why a lot of people lose money. They just either don't try or they just give up too quickly. So keep pushing forward and taking that action.